Rawr.
Okay, hello gamers. How are we doing? Hi Tay, hi Steffi. Tay, you are first. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for being here. I, right before stream, was incredibly distracted by the fact that the little bat buddy hangs upside down when you're resting. Like, obviously all of the little spirit companions sleep while you're like resting. They sleep with you, but I hadn't seen the little bat buddy hanging upside down. It was too cute. It was too cute. It took me a second. It took me a second. It took me a second to get over it. It was just too cute. But yeah, today is officially 2 weeks. 2 weeks until Veilguard. 2 weeks. I just have to survive for 2 weeks. And then it will be here. Today is also the last episode of the Vows and Vengeance podcast. I also have my fan on, because it's in my window. So if you guys hear that, I don't think you can. But if you hear that, so sorry. I could turn it off, I suppose. But it's nice outside, so I don't want to. I have 3 fans going. I cannot hear yours. Fair. Fair and valid. It is actually, like, surprisingly nice here. And, like, where the fuck was this weather, like, while our power was out? It's 72. It was like 53 last night. No, 63 last night, which is like surprisingly cold for Florida. I actually had to break out my other blanket. And then Nico wanted to lay underneath the blankets with me, but she doesn't like the blankets actually touching her. So a lot of times when she wants underneath the blankets with me, I have to like bend my knees so that she can sit in the little like spot between my legs where the blankets are over her but not touching her. She wants a tent, literally. That is literally what I called it. I have to make her a little tent so that she'll lay underneath the blankets because she's chilly. My heat is on, so windows open and fans going. Oh my god. That is interesting that it's like a whole building thing and not like individual, which I guess, you know, would probably save a bit, maybe. Because if like one place is trying to heat and then the next one is trying to cool, you could have a hurricane or a tornado in the apartment building, and you don't want that. New York City apartments do heat stupidly. This building is from the 20s. Oh my god. Your building is older than most people alive. That's pretty incredible, if you ask me. I was watching Pixicora. And then I was also watching the cow VTuber. I'm not stealing content, but like, look at how adorable. Look at how adorable they are. Anyway, sorry. I cannot get over how adorable that person's Highland cow VTuber is. Sorry. It's absolutely fucking adorable. And also, like, a little bit, it was obviously, like, a lot of Kier and, like, a little bit of Moo Moo Clover and just, like, everybody else that made me want, the bear. Because I was like, you know, you don't have to have, like, an extremely realistic creature to be. Kier's is literally a squishmallow. But I was always like, I'm just a dude. just a fella. But now I'm a bear, and that has taken over my entire personality. It's taken over my entire brain. Oh, hello, Nico. Would you like to get up on my lap? Rawr. Ow. Ow. Well, there's a cat here now. Hi, kitten mama. I love you. I hope you're doing well. There's a kitten. And there's a kitten in chat. I do in fact have sound. Wait. Did you turn that on from like some other time where you weren't listening? I do that a lot with when somebody plays against like a plague or something. But yeah, Nico is here. Just probably cold. But I hope you're doing well, kitten mama. Yeah, I do the no sound little badge a lot when people like play against plague or like some other gross killer that I don't like. with Rev stream, because Destiny and I were doing a movie date over Discord. Oh, that is cute. Sometimes you want to be there to support the homies, but also you got other things to do, and I get that. Gotta support the homies, exactly. Sorry. Rev was also like Rev was also talking about some wild stuff last night. Like apparently the lifespan of a salmon, which was educational. Didn't know I needed to know that much about salmon's life expectancy. My somewhat in-person job wants me to start Monday. Oh no. I think you should write them a letter and say, actually, I need to work from home because I am anxious. It is full-time in person to start with. Ooh. You got this though, I believe in you. Ian is going to be mad. Yeah. She's just gonna be like, how dare you abandon me for hours at a time? Just hours and hours and days and months and years abandoned forever? And you're like, I come home like every night. She's like, gone. No note. Sorry. Make it virtual. Yes, exactly. Every job should be work from home. Thoughts? McDonald's, work from home. I left for 40 minutes to get fingerprinted and she was screaming when I got back. Oh no. That is something that people talked about a lot when it came to like the lockdown and then people going back to work, was that pets were upset because they went from like having their people there every day all the time and then they had to go back to work. And the pets were like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be here to give me pets 24/7. That's how this works. Okay. The cats I took from my coworker, one will probably be staying permanently, and the other will be returned when she gets settled at their new place. gets so excited and tries to kill me when I get home. Yep. Yeah, my parents' dog, my dad's retired, so this is slightly better. But my parents' dog has, like, so much separation anxiety. If they leave for, like, any amount of time, he is just, like, constantly staring out the window, watching for them to get back. I try to bring him in so that he can hang out with me, because I'm still home. So I'm like, you're not alone here. I'm still here. And then he just runs back off into the living room. Eevee Psycho Orange is very much a don't draw, pet me, and I will flop on my drawing monitor. Oh my god. You never know anything but me here all the times because she is baby. Aww. Specifically mad if I try to read a physical book. She will not allow it. Yeah, Nico, literally any time I have anything in bed and I like put it like on the bed to like do something else, like I'll put my book down beside me on like my page that I was reading. She will immediately come over and lay on it. And I'm like, no, 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 you cannot lay on it. She's like, you put it down. It's slightly higher than the rest of the bed. So I'm going to lay on it. Also, you will pet me instead of reading your book. Hi, Kier. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Whereas Chicken Chow Mein, incredible, incredible name, will stretch and catch my back with his claws, or he'll jump on the back of my chair and will somehow flip behind me, between me and the chair, paws up, and get stuck like a turtle upside down. Oh no. Parkour! Literally. Kier, I feel like you would appreciate this. Hang on. Would you cow. I'm not stealing content, but adorable. I love their VTubers so much. Should I keep showing their stream? Probably not. But also I can't help it. Chicken Chow Mein, that is his literal government name. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful. I hope it stands for something that has like a lot of meaning. I hope it's a family name. Nico is sitting in my lap, and she is sitting in a position where, left to her own weight and gravity, she will slide off my lap. So I have my hand on her butt. This happens very often. This happens frequently. Mr. Chow Mein was my father. Please call me Chicken. Incredible. I realize Busy and Beanie both are short for Elizabeth, so Beanie's government name would be Elizabeth. Ah! Incredible. Technically Nico is named after a character in an anime. And also I have always said her name wrong. It's like the actual, like, her name is Cat in Japanese, but it is actually pronounced Neko. But I've always pronounced it Nico because I was a fucking weeb. And it feels weird to say her name differently just because it's supposed to be pronounced Neko. So yeah, it is technically supposed to be Neko, but her name is a mispronunciation of cat in Japanese. He knows he's in trouble when he gets full named. Oh my god. Just a Nico case enjoyer. Yeah, exactly. My apple tastes weird today. Life is pain. I am so sorry. Send pictures of them in the Discord. I must see. This is very important. Oh my god. Adorable. Incredible. Love them. We see here the flop as mentioned. Oh. Oh yes, the little circle of cat. Random picture of Dusty. Is that Dusty? Is this one? Baby. My sister-in-law has a black cat who is probably the most neurotic little thing. Oh, that face means death. That is a cat plotting murder. That is a cat. That is a cat wondering how easily you'd go down. Who's getting ready to pounce because I wouldn't pet him? How dare you? How dare you not pet this very innocent little face? Sadie, when I look at her while she's in a mood, she's like, don't you fucking think about it. Yeah, baby. Once again, plotting murder. Maybe it's the like direct eye contact. Maybe it's like the very like maybe it's the expression. It's just my cat. Honestly, this looks like Shadow, my sister-in-law's cat as well. I think it's just a black cat. Ah, yes. If I fits, I sits. And here we have snack time. Adorable. Incredible. Sorry, I just love I love the little circle of cat. That is my weakness. This one is also very funny. Anyway, thank you for sharing cat pictures. Love them. Beautiful. Oop. Move that up there. It was surprisingly harder than I thought it would be to find a black cat. Yeah. Some people can... There have been like reports of people being particularly evil to black cats. Especially around Halloween, October. And there is actually like the fact that people have been like protecting black cats around this time, and places will not let people adopt them either because there is a risk of someone hurting a black cat. I don't know why they would do that. I don't understand it. That is just a little void, kitten. That is a void. You walk into a room in the dark and you see something on the floor and you think it's a jacket, and then you go to grab it And it's actually a cat. Black cats can also be some of the most, like, nervous little creatures. It was in March when I was looking. That's fair. I think my sister-in-law literally found her cat in a parking lot. Hi, dog! I love you. I hope you're doing well. Beanie is the best, but I'm just saying, yeah, exactly. Yep. Like, you can absolutely be like, I would love to have this, like, type of animal, but not have that mean, like, that you would replace the animal that you have. Because you can't do that. They all have their own little personalities. I'm looking at Nico while I talk. Made a male Kunari archer, and his name is Asol. Nice. I liked it because it sounds like Asol. Okay, I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it, but now that you've said it, I really did not want to come across and be like, wow, I assume that you took like a lot of time figuring out this name. I really don't want to be the one that's like, hey man, that sounds like asshole. The Hunari name generator did wonders. Yeah, the name random name generator, especially like the fantasy ones, are always so fucking funny. It's like, ah, yes, thank you. Teddy sits on my desk chair while I am in the shower and then leaves immediately when I open the bathroom door. She wants to be a streamer. She wants to be the streamer. She's like, okay, well, Kiersey comes in and she sits in this chair and then she talks in her little microphone and she streams. I want to be a streamer. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Bot. Tricky, scary skeleton, save me. Gengar and Pumpka were like itty bitty, could fit in my palm, 5 weeks old, and just kind of waltzed into our house when we met them once. Yeah, I actually got Nico when we were living in Indiana, and I actually got her from the Ohio Humane Society because we were on vacation. And we went to the, there were, like, in the actual mall, there was a Humane Society, like, shop. And Gross, Ohio, yeah. Definitely, it's definitely a time. But there was, like, a mall, and they had, like, a Humane Society shop, which I always thought was probably a little bit weird, but I like went in because obviously pets, adorable, love animals so much, and I was like holding all the different cats and stuff like that, but there was one cat that they said had a cold, and that if I held her, I couldn't interact with any of the other animals. I couldn't hold any of the other pets because they didn't want the cold to spread. And so I held all of the other animals and I petted them, and they were all kind of like they were really standoffish and obviously nervous and everything. Random giant human came in to pick them up. And so I was like, okay, you know what? I think I'm done like petting and looking at all the animals. Can I hold the one that was sick? And I picked her up and I put her in my little arms and she sneezed in my face. She sneezed directly on my face. And I said, yep, this is the one. This is the one for me. Because I had all kinds of allergy issues, much like I had at the beginning of this year. So I would like wake up sneezing all the time. And so then I had to convince my dad to let me get a cat. Well, I had to convince both my mom and my dad to get a cat. And she's been with me ever since. That was like a long time ago. She has been with me for a long time. Anyway. There was like, I don't know, pet shop in a random mall in Jersey, and I hated it so much because those animals looked miserable. Oh no. Yeah, we're pretty sure that like they would clean and stuff in that shop, and they would like vacuum and run the machine and stuff like that. And Nico, that is why Nico is so scared of vacuum cleaners. Because she is terrified of vacuum cleaners. And I understand that it's very loud, uncomfortable noise when your ears are very sensitive, but... Okay, baby, you are falling off of my lap. I know you're comfortable, but... You have got to stop almost falling off my lap. There we go. Hi, Sari! I love you! I hope you're doing well. You are Eepy. Good night, Sari. Love you, Sari. 100-pound black lab hated vacuum cleaners. They're so loud! They're so loud and mean to really sensitive ears. It is only 5:30. Good night, Sari! Our chocolate lab would let us vacuum his fur with a shop vac, and it was so convenient. Yeah, I've seen like those like hair like brush machines that are on like TikTok, and I am like, brother, my cat would lose her goddamn mind. She would have a heart attack. There's like a little thing that like you can brush, and then it like sucks up the hair. Nico would not be having any of that. I'm EP and it's only noon. I am also EP. I did not want to crawl out of bed. Well, you did, and I am proud of you. My head has been killing me all day. I fear I may be getting sick. Oh no, either that or I need caffeine. Caffeine is pretty good. The dog wouldn't even let us use the petty paw on him. Yeah, my parents' dog, Murphy, he hates like anyone trying to clip his claws or like touch them. As soon as you try to like manage his claws, he starts yelping and crying like he's like being harmed, even though we have barely even touched his little toes. We get close to it and he screeches, and we're like, bro, we're just trying to help. This dew claw is gonna start winding around to the other side. I have also eaten though. Nice. Everybody make sure that you get something to eat if you haven't already. I had a salad before lunch. It was very good. However, that probably means that in about 2 hours, I'm gonna be hungry again. That's just me and salad every time. I'm like, oh, salad, delicious. My salad had spinach and green onion and cheese and cherry tomatoes, and it was all delicious. It was so good. I even put a little bit of lunch meat on it. And I had it with some chips. But I'm gonna be hungry in about 2 hours. You were so brave today. What'd you do? What'd you get up to? I'm proud of you for whatever it is. Big dogs are scaredy cats, and I will stand by that statement. See, our dog is a small one. However, I understand that 100%. You're like, ah, yes, big dog protect, big dog, so mean and vicious, and then they see a vacuum cleaner and they start screaming. They're like, oh god, it's gonna eat me. I had lettuce and cucumber in my Subway sandwich today. Nice, and it was good. Let's fucking go. I am so proud of you. I go to Subway and I get the same thing every time, and it is a BLT with a lot of other stuff. Black olives, green pepper, onion, of course. However, don't tell Rev. Apparently Rev prefers Jersey Mike's over Subway. However, we always went to Subway because it was pretty cheap, and there were coupons a lot. I think my brother started going to Jersey Mike's, and he was like, "Oh, it's so good." Oh no, it was Firehouse Subs. It was Firehouse Subs that I was thinking of. That's where my brother started going. And he was like, oh, this is so much better than Subway. And it was like, cool. Subway is still cheaper. Jersey Mike's over Subway. Jersey Mike's is much better if you have a choice. Yeah, that's the thing right there. Jersey Mike's does not exist in Ireland. Subway is cheaper and I can customize my sandwich. Yeah, that's very true. That is like one of the biggest selling points about like going to Subway is that you can like pick out what you want on it. And obviously, like most places, if you know what is on something and you like don't want that thing, you can ask for it without. But that doesn't always guarantee that you will have it without. I don't know how many times I ask for a burger with no pickle, and then I take a bite and there's a pickle on my burger, and I'm like, this is the one thing. This is my one thing. I don't like hot pickles. They taste gross to me. And I mean hot like temperature-wise. I know no one that willingly chooses to go to Firehouse Sub. Well, my brother is one of them. There you go. Customization is the main reason I go to Subway over other sandwich shops in town. Yep. Being able to like choose exactly what goes on your sandwich, especially when you are picky or you just don't like certain things. I feel like sometimes the term picky comes with a bad connotation. Need to lock in real fast. I'll be back. Okay, Kiersey. 07. I believe in you. Apparently, Tubby's, another sub shop, won't let you remove toppings or add things. It's gross. What the fuck? What the hell? Like obviously, yes, asking for things removed from your food does make it a little bit more difficult, because then like usually somebody has to either have already made or then specially make something that doesn't have a specific thing that you don't want on it. But like sometimes people have allergies. Sometimes people have allergies. That's a very important thing. Sometimes people don't like the consistency of certain foods, but they like everything else that's on it. Like, what the fuck? I was so brave yesterday and I bought 2 packets of Bulldog. Oh my god. 1 carbonara and 1 normal. Don't die. Yeah. I don't know if it's like influenced by something, but I have been seeing like videos of people eating some kind of spicy like ramen of some kind, and then they like take the little packet and they drop like 1 tiny little drop on it, and they're like, oh god, I hope that's not too much. Little doc. Ah, okay. Understand. Mom went there once and tried to remove something and they were like, no, we don't do that. And my mom went, all right, bye. Which is really the only way that you could like deal with that kind of situation. Just be like, okay, sorry. I'll be taking my business elsewhere where I can decide what I want on my food. The carbonara one is quite nice, but I cannot eat a whole packet. Yeah. The spiciest that I have gotten with ramen or like anything like that, I know that it's different, was the spicy shrimp like cup ramen. And even that, I had to like I had to like prepare myself for. I had to be like, all right, this is gonna be spicy. We have to make sure that we have used chapstick beforehand so our lips don't burn as much. However, that means it might taste like mint as well. So the game tried to open, did not want to work, and now my entire computer is skunked up and freaking out. Oh no. Had a yogurt smoothie with my bulldog. Oh my god, so I would not die. My dad had cow juice. I keep forgetting that milk is illegal here. I'm restarting it now and I am here on mobile. Very fair. Yeah, I know that like sometimes when you go to open a game for the first time, or like if it doesn't really want to work with your computer, it can like completely fuck up your resolution and like block you from being able to open anything. I managed to mute before I sneezed. This is the worst part about having the windows open. My allergies. My allergies, they're coming back. Wouldn't even let me open Task Manager, wouldn't reopen Steam. Oh my god. Safe to say I'm not gonna ever play Sunnyside. But your allergies leave when I am in a contained environment. Sometimes they get much less so compared to how they were at the beginning of this year, where I literally felt like I had a cold because my throat hurt so much. Like when I am in my own room with my all my windows all closed and everything like that, is usually a lot better. However, as soon as I go outside for any amount of time, I usually start to like sneeze and get an itchy nose and stuff like that, or itchy eyes. I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit allergic to cat dander and cat fur. However, that's not going to stop me from shoving my face in my cat's side. I have seasonal allergies all year round. Yeah, I take a daily allergy medicine to prevent having to deal with stuff like that. However, that also means that every like 3 or 4 years, I have to change my allergy medicine, because otherwise it will stop working. Oh, you want to go? Can if you want to. No, you just want to turn around. Okay. This has stuff on it. You cannot lay here. Go. Really? Oh my god. So like by my desk I have this like set of drawers, and she likes to sit on top of the drawers. However, because I've moved my room around, I put things up there because I didn't think that she was gonna be sitting there again. So if we start hearing a bunch of crashing, that is because she's knocked everything off of that table. I take 2 daily allergy meds. One is to treat symptoms and one is to combat said causing the allergies, plus a weekly shot. Wow, that is a lot. You have my deepest condolences. That reminds me, it was raining this morning and the kitty was outside and they were so happy to see me, but I couldn't pet them because they were wet. Oh no. That is truly, truly heartbreaking. I take a pill for asthma, daily inhaler, asthma shot, and an emergency inhaler. I think maybe, Kitten Mama, and I mean this with so much love and affection in my heart, maybe the universe is just like, I don't think this homie needs to breathe. The universe is just like, oxygen is actually not for this person. And you're like, no, I will breathe with the power of modern medicine. Or just spite and determination. Kitten Mama is in medicine. Yep. My doctor was wondering how I was alive when I went to get tested for asthma and allergies because I went 30+ years untreated. That's the spite. That is the spite and determination right there. You're like, I ain't getting shoved out of this world because my lungs are too weak. It was all the stabbing, yeah. We're like, well, I got my workout of stabbing people, and I feel like that really helped me stay grounded. I literally looked at her and shrugged and went, spite mostly. Incredible. Stabbing helps. Not only does it help with the workout, but also it helps with the soul. Like, ah, yes, my favorite pastime, stabbing. And then people are concerned, and you're like, wait, no. It's innocent, I swear. It is for my health. It's me or them. Do you want me to die? Cute aggression, and I kept biting Chestier when he was here, as you should. Sometimes you just gotta munch, and that's okay. You're like, I could definitely bite this arm right here. But I gotta make sure that he's not expecting it. I'm gonna move this. I'm worried about my cat knocking it off. She's just sitting on the table, I guess. I miss biting. Just a little munch. I can't say that personally that feeling has come over me. However, I get it. In a certain situation, I could absolutely see that happening. You started expecting it, or me raspberrying his arm. Oh my god, incredible. Absolutely beautiful. So I gotta check on the cow. I love them. Freaking bat is so cute. Yeah, I was just talking about at the beginning of stream, I hadn't seen the bat like sleep. Like obviously, like when you're relaxing or like something, they'll sleep with the companion will sleep with you, but I didn't realize that they will like hang upside down, which of course they do, because they're a bat. But still, I hadn't seen it. And I was like, you know what? Normally I open the game and I try to decide like where I want to be in the room. They changed Moonpaw. He now reads with you instead of sleeping. Let's fucking go. I love it when they have the companion, the little spirit companions do things with you. Like the meditating one is also cute. When they read with you, when they game with you. It makes sense, but like most of Moonpaw sleeps in your activity. Yeah. Yeah, the same is true about the cat as well, right? The cat usually sleeps, but they added, like, when they added gaming, the cat will like have their own little game and they'll play it. I think when you're like over here, they'll read with you, if I'm remembering correctly. Because when I first started doing the reading streams, I always had the bookworm with me, because it was just like, it just made sense to me. Plus I didn't use, I mainly use, when it comes to the spirits, I mainly use like Lenny, Goopy sometimes, Moonpaw, Trash Nuki occasionally, and Hamstereo. And so then I used the chapter pillar fella when I was reading. I like my Revy 8-bit. The 8-bit is so cute. Trash Nikki is me. It feels like I'm cheating on Testier if I have a different companion. It has to say Brown Moonpaw. Very fair. I know that Rev has talked about how they always have the goopy companion. This game is just so very good. Rev always has Goopy. We've talked on end about it. Yep. I think it's funny that I can make the Goopy emote be a little strawberry. Need to get some IRL spiderweb socks. They are very good. Honestly, I was like, I've been wearing like the shoes this whole week since the update. Oh, hello, baby. Would you like to come back over? Oh, okay, she's back in my lap. She says hello. Yeah, I was wearing the shoes. Like the new ones, like these. And then I was like, well, if my character is gonna lay in bed, it is illegal to wear shoes. It's illegal to wear shoes in bed. That is very much illegal. So I was like, I'll go with no shoes. However, the slippers are also very cute. And I figured I have the jack-o'-lantern headphones, skull and bone shirt, spiderweb socks. I feel like I have a lot of things covered. I guess bats. Bats is the only one that I don't have. Bought the pumpkin slippers I just been wearing the orange slidey socks. Yeah, Spidey socks. Yeah, this update is very good. Absolutely in love. You have all the bats? Okay, thank you. Thank you for handling the bats. Gonna go make some hot cocoa? Okay, sounds good. Please make some to share, if you don't mind. Yeah, this update is very, very good. This game has just been very, very good. Somebody messaged me yesterday asking about if there's like Twitch integration with this game, and I was like, no, not really. I mean, like, I have channel point redeems so that you could change like my companion, I think, or where I'm sitting, and add a note to like my book, but there's no actual Twitch integration with it. Make enough for the whole class. Nice. I still have cocoa mixed with candy cane bits in it. Ooh, that sounds good. We have these like, and we've had them for a year at this point, so I don't know how good they're going to continue to be. Oh, we have ads coming up in a minute or so. But we have these like hot chocolate balls where you like put them in warm water or milk or whatever, and then it's supposed to like break open, and inside is either like more of the cocoa powder or it's like marshmallows and stuff. But the problem is that it's hot here, like, most of the year. And I don't know about anybody else, but I don't particularly like hot drinks when I'm hot. I know technically it's better for you because it helps with your temperature and everything like that. Oh, Nico is batting at my hand because I'm gesturing. But I do not like the idea of being hot and drinking a hot beverage. That makes me want to die. Ah. Nico is smacking me with her tail. Can I help you, ma'am? Could you put your butt down, please? Ma'am, please. Thank you. Thank you. All I had to do was say please. In the same way I don't enjoy it. Yeah. And one of those last year, but that specific one was too sweet. I might make hot chocolate tonight, as if I didn't have hot chocolate already today for breakfast. I don't think there's too much hot chocolate that you can have, if you ask me. Maybe there is. Ah, ads. Okay, hello. Ads should be done. Welcome back from ads if you sat through them. I appreciate it. I am still getting jump scared by the fact that I'm a bear. Like, I'm slowly getting more used to it. Like, it doesn't startle me. But it is definitely a little bit weird to look over and be different. All right. Let's go back into the work council ward table, whatever it is. Because our missions that we set out yesterday are done. Speak with Minister Belis at a party. Inquisitor, I have the time and place of the Marquis party. You must find a way to speak with Minister Belis privately about ratifying the Duperquet's return to nobility. It is the last step we need. She holds the success of this entire endeavor in her hands. Okay. And this one... Nightingale, we underestimated the threat. Our friend the Marquis met with a dozen nobles in the past week. Bribes in the form of gifts change hands. Most of them bust of Justinia V. We appropriated one and discovered it was hollow. Stuff with red lyrium, awaiting further instructions. Did I not? That just gave me the same letter. That just gave me the letter that I got this mission with. I'm confused. We underestimated the threat. Our friend, the Marquis, met with a dozen nobles in the past week. Bribes in the form of gifts exchanged hands. Most of them bust of Justinia V. We appropriated one and discovered it was hollow and stuff with red lyrium. And then I chose Liliana's choice of having something happen accidentally to one of the busts and breaking it open so that everybody saw what was inside. And it just gave me the same letter. Okay. This game is perfect. Red Jenny and the Bad Goods. Sarah cannot simply vandalize our reports. There is no record of any of this. Thank you so much to the bot. A memo from Josephine, written on a letter from an outlying landholder. Inquisition leaders, I have reports of a gathering of resources to be moved into Venatory hands. Send them... I send this with the hope that you have the means to track who may be responsible. I overheard the possibility, but further inquiry yielded no more detail. It is unfolding well above my station. Sir Gastain of Windervale. Sarah has scrawled several notes below, also a sketch of a randy nug herder. Excuse me? Squire with a limp says horses for 20, small force. 3 farmers say they were kicked out of homes, wrote. Merchant says the carts are heavy for carrying armor weapons. Says they shortchanged him so he didn't tell about wobbly wheel. We'll slow them through the pass. Easy pickings, right? Buying out the caravan would expose whether it is already led by an honest merchant or a conspirator against us. A few altered signs will waylay them in the Bimarks. A trade caravan will have supplies to last. If their stock happens to be mostly weapons, they won't last long. Blockading a caravan is a small but provocative matter. Is that the correct word? Do we trust this information? I'm gonna go with Liliana on this one. Diverting soldiers in the frostbacks. Escape routes for in Crestwood. Okay, so I think Liliana is the only one that can do that. To serve any master. Inquisitor, here's an interesting thing. Among the various things we found at Caer Brannock that belonged to its former mercenary inhabitants was a journal, and in it I found a mention of several high-placed clerks in the Imperial Counting House who are, shall we say, known for their loose tongues. They sell what they know to mercenaries seeking to outbid others for work. But should we dispatch agents to speak with them, it would take very little pressure to have them work exclusively for us. The agents would need to remain to watch over our new friends, but I've been trying to place eyes on these positions for years. With your permission, I'll send agents to secure these men straight away.
Let us begin.
Sure. So Liliana is the only one that could do that one, I think. Red Templars on the Storm Coast. Reports indicate that Red Templars have taken over an old dwarven port on the Storm Coast, granting them a foothold in Ferelden, as well as easy access to the Waking Sea. The port itself provides a strong defense from outside attack. A full assault by your soldiers might eventually yield results, but not without high casualties. A smaller group may have better luck infiltrating their stronghold. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and unlock that, although I'm not going to do it right now. Our agents have acquired access to the Red Templars' foothold in the Storm Coast. The Templars feel themselves secure. It is time to prove them wrong. I don't want to do that right now, but I want to unlock it for later. Diverting soldiers in the Frostback. A letter delivered by messenger bird. My name is Sister Paulette. My sisters and I have been accompanying a handful of injured Inquisition soldiers through the Frostbacks as they are no longer able to fight for the Inquisition. They wish to return to their families in Ferelden. These are strange times, and many seek the solace or forgiveness of loved ones. Unfortunately, that peace may never come. Back with hot cocoa for everyone. Let's fucking go. Thank you. It's been made with lactose-free milks for those who are lactose as well. Incredible. A band of Avar, refusing to see reason, have pinned us down. We have taken refuge in a cave and are holding them off as best we can. But I do not know how long we can last. I understand this bird is trained to return to Skyhold. I pray it is so. We need the aid. A note in Cullen's hand follows. Soldiers dispatched from Skyhold itself will not reach them in time. We should have men near their location. We sent a party to pursue a group of Red Templars we suspect of moving captured civilians to one of their red lyrium mines. A swift bird might reach the party, allowing them to go to the sisters' aid. However, we would likely lose the Templars' trail. Ooh, yeah, this is one of those decisions. So your options are helping the soldiers or going after the Red Templars. People are lost on either one of these choices. I feel like I want to go Josephine's route for that, however. Okay, I don't think there are any more war table missions. Nice. I'm gonna boop the bear. All right, so let's go sit in judgment, and you guys will get to see the execution cutscene.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents.
Because I am desperate for Iron Bull approval.
He confesses that 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
He's pleading guilty while claiming he's not. Which is it?
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you murdered everyone?
Herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
No, you couldn't, because that is a bad thing to do.
War forces terrible choices on us. But justice demands its due. Gregory Dedrick, I sentence you to a swift death.
The day has come at last. Maker, forgive my sins.
I'm still not over the fact that this game has like an execution cutscene. Like who decided on this, and why are they holding the axe wrong? Oh my god, incredible.
Inquisitor?
Okay, we are desperate. We are desperate for Iron Bull approval.
Yeah.
We could go do the Grey Warden's quest line, but hang on. Everything's fine. Fuck! This is the wrong
You wanted to see
scene!
me?
Shit!
Bull!
I got it!
E posti sala talva soth.
Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so... Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
Fuck! This is the wrong cutscene. Head pass for the bear. Yeah, maybe I should ask Steve how he does his like head pass thing. I think he just uses trigger fire. However, that would give me the same problem I have with always forgetting to move the blush around when my character moves. Final Fantasy has an update. Time to work on a couple Halloween picture before I play video game. Fair.
Are you all right?
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
What if they used poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit, but that's about it.
You knew the assassins were coming.
Little change in the god rotation tipped me off.
They didn't have to do this.
I hoped the Ben Hasrath would let you go.
They did. Sending two guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talvashoth. Talva fucking Shoth.
You're still you, though.
You acted like a Talvashoth for years. That didn't change you. Neither does this.
That was just a role. This is my life. As one of those. I've killed hundreds of Talvashoth in Saharan. Bandits, murderers, bastards who turned their back on the Qun. And now I'm one of them.
No, you're not. You don't need... Okay, this is like the conversation that always happens around the Qun, is the fact that, yes, the Qun gives people, like, stability. It gives them, like... It gives them a place in the world so that they don't have to think about it. They don't have to decide for themselves what they want to do. However, it also is restrictive. And if you lose that, like, solidity of the Qun, that doesn't change the fact that you are still you. Like, you have your own morals, you have your own thoughts. You don't need the Qun to be who you are.
Bullshit. You're a good man.
Without the Qun to live by.
Hey, you're a good man. If the Ben Hasrath don't see that, it's their loss.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
I love him so much. He's so interesting. Ah, my heart. Oh, apparently I have more than one prisoner.
Yes?
Hey, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
I'd gotten used to mages disliking me on principle. Vivienne's views on Templars are surprisingly traditional.
Okay.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Okay, what if we go talk to Bull again? Thoughts? Like, I know I literally just talked to him, but like...
Good afternoon.
I don't really feel like
We'll talk later.
talking to you too much. Wait, do we have... No, we don't have another judgment to pass down. So I suppose we should go finish up Crestwood. But first I want to go talk to Bull. Am I desperate? Yes. Normally by now I would already have been in the relationship with Bull. However, I decided to side with the mages. There we go. And here is Bull's romantic scene. Oh, hey, bro.
Listen,
How'd you
I've
get in
caught
here?
the hints. I get what you're saying. You want to ride the bull. Can't say I blame you, but I'm not sure you know what you're asking. Not sure if you're ready for it.
Why did I decide that I wanted to do this?
Oh, I'm ready for it.
See, you say that, but you really don't know what that means.
I could have just romanced Cullen. Cullen is all stuttery and cute, but I decided to go with Bull.
So why don't you show me?
Last chance.
It's so awkward.
Won't you please stay?
Anyway.
Is the Inquisitor inside? I have some information that maybe...
No. Let him rest.
Anyway. The animations sometimes in this game are a bit odd, and like the timing of like audio as well. Like they really did their best, but like sometimes you can tell that that things were a little bit rushed when it came to this game, or that they like didn't fine tune like a lot of things. Am I going to go talk to Bull again? Yes. It's been 2 seconds.
Hey, boss. How are you?
I'd like to talk in private.
All right.
Immediately again. Why is this scene not immediately
What's
after
going
the
on,
other one?
boss?
We need to talk about what happened between us.
Oh, that. Sure. What's on your mind?
I'll go with this one.
Nobody has ever done that to me before. I enjoyed it.
Of course you did. Ben Hasrath training, remember? Grew up learning to manipulate people. When it's a hostile target, you give them what they want.
That's a bit fucked up.
But when it's someone you care about, You give them what they need.
How does this work?
So if I agree, how does this work?
Outside
Nervous
this room,
little,
nothing changes. You're the Inquisitor.
nervous little
You're
twink.
the boss. I will never hurt you without your permission. You will always be safe. If you're ever uncomfortable, if you ever want me to stop, you say Kato, and it's over. No questions asked.
That sounds reasonable.
You don't need to be afraid.
Well, you see,
Unless
sir,
you
there's
want
quite a
to.
bit of a there's quite a bit of a size difference between you and me. So
Take
maybe
Can do.
Oh, okay. Why did I decide to romance Iron Bull? Oh, it's because I love him and he's so good and his character arc is so very good. However, it also makes me nervous. Yeah, really the thing is that I heard that Iron Bull's romance is like this, all right? He was like one of the last romantic options that I went through. And like I had heard about it, obviously. People were talking about it within the
Watch
fandom.
you roam Skyhold all day.
Excuse
Even
me?
There you run, checking in on your followers. Why don't they come to you? Feed you grapes, rub your shoulders. I suppose it's more fun this way. For me, I mean. You're rather strapping.
Well, don't flirt with me. You know, I really shouldn't flirt with him, considering I'm romancing Bull, but also
I've noticed you're rather strapping yourself.
Of course you have. That only takes eyes.
Luckily, I have those.
You do. A rather fetching pair. At any rate, you didn't pass by to hear me fawn. Something on your mind?
no. That's too
should
far.
go. Try not to die. I would notice you were gone.
Try not to die. I would notice you were gone. But anyway, I knew like what Iron Bull's romance was about, and that made me
You've made
very
such
slightly
intriguing design
uncomfortable
choices for the
and
castle,
not
my dear.
interested
They must
in
be
him.
inspired.
I strive to match your elegant sense of style.
When things have settled down a bit, I will take you to Valroyo and introduce you to my seamstress. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
I suppose it's important to show that we're an authority to be respected.
Not just respected, my dear. Awed, feared, aspired to. You command an army of the faithful, outfitted by the coin of the nobility. You must be a man who the common folk aspire to be and to whom the nobility bow.
Fancy pants, yep.
And you think I can accomplish this purely through fashion?
It is a weapon in your arsenal. Don't overlook it, my dear. As the stories of the Inquisition spread, more and more people will wonder if you are the man they say you are. They
I'm
will
not.
question what they've heard, but they will believe what they see. They must see someone greater than legends.
If that's your standard for me, what does the Divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very large shadows. The Divine absolutely must set the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful. She needs the authority of the Maker and the charisma of Andraste. It will be no small task to fill that vacant throne.
Very interesting, considering I'm going to be making Vivienne the Divine. Let me turn in my research. What about Liliana? You have anything new to say?
At your service, my lord.
So no. Okay.
They called you the left hand of the Divine.
That they did? What of it?
I could use the left hand of the Divine at my side out there.
Every agent out in the world is my eyes, my ears, my blade. Wherever my people are, I am also. Coming with you, leaving my post, would blind and bound me. Do you see?
Sad.
What is the point?
And
of
that's
an
why
Inquisition?
Liliana isn't a
Justinia would
companion.
have started the Inquisition if the Divine Conclave failed to restore peace. She hoped that with enough support, we could challenge the very tenets of the Chantry. She wanted the Chantry to treat the mages fairly. But sometimes I wonder, why stop at mages? The Chantry has committed many injustices. If we're
True!
going to change it, why not change the whole thing?
Oh, fuck the
It's just a
Chantry.
thought.
Sorry.
None of this will be possible if we fail.
I'll try not to break anything.
That's good to hear.
The Chantry has done
exactly
so
does
much
the left
fucked
hand
up
of the
shit in
Divine
the
do?
course of
A Divine always has enemies. And
the lore
Justinia
of
had
this
more than most.
world.
I protected her. I watched, had an ear to every door. I identified threats, and I dealt with them.
Why did Justinia have so many enemies?
There
because
were
of
many
what she
who
just
felt
said.
She was unfit to be divine. She had a past, a worldly life.
Ah,
Unlike many, she wasn't
What?
given to the Chantry as a child. She chose it. And somehow that made her unworthy.
the
And
fuck?
because they thought she was unworthy, they wished her harm.
Because the thing is that, like, I was reading Asunder when our power was out. And Asunder is basically about, like, a city in Orlais, a circle in that city, specifically. And, like, the steps that led up to the Mage and Templar Rebellion. And one of the things that they, like, talk about that is in, like, a flashback kind of scene is the Divine before Justinia, who is the Divine that dies at the beginning of this game. The last Divine was ancient. She was so fucking old. She had no idea what was going on. She probably had some kind of onset, like, or some kind of Alzheimer's, some kind of dementia of, you know, this world. She didn't know what was going on. She was led around places. She and as the main one of the main characters of the book described, she sat down in the Sunburst throne, which is where the Divine sits, and then she immediately fell asleep. She didn't know where she was. She didn't know what was going on. And so, like, when that Divine died and Justinia replaced her, everybody thought that she was way too young. She was way too commanding. She was way too forceful in things that she felt like were right, because they were so used to having an old woman who had no idea what was going on in the Divine's place, to the point where it was no longer about the Divine themselves and more about, like, what the people around the Divine that were trying to cook up their own, like, plans. It was about what they wanted instead, because the old lady had no idea what was going on at any point in time.
You still haven't told me what you did exactly.
I handled difficult situations that couldn't be resolved through more delicate means.
Sure.
I'd like to hear about Justinia. What was she like?
A friend. A mentor. Like
But that's
me, she
also
had
a little
secrets,
bit of an
made
interesting thing,
mistakes.
because
It made her human. I think her followers responded to that.
but it was interesting because, like, in the book Divine Justinia, the Divine that died at the beginning of this game, is described as being very young, like abnormally young for a chosen Divine. and also like extremely commanding. And that that kind of conflicts with it kind of conflicts with the way that she looks in the beginning of this game, or like in the flashbacks of her in this game, which is interesting because the events of Asunder took place like maybe a year before the start of Inquisition. Maybe, not even.
Was there something more than friendship between you?
You asking if we were lovers? Typical. I was devoted to her, therefore it must be romantic.
But,
Love is common. Love is simple. My bond with Justinia was something greater.
I didn't mean to.
She was a sister, a mother,
I
a teacher.
didn't mean to offend you,
So to
Liliana.
answer your question, yes, it was more than friendship.
How did you and Justinia meet?
I met her a long time ago.
Got jump scared by a ladybug while I was eating my snacks.
Before
Oh my
she was
god.
Justinia. When I met
If I
her,
had
she
heart
was
monitor, it would
Mother
break or
Dorothea.
something.
I was at my lowest. Broken. Lost. And she saved me. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself. She just showed me it was possible.
We'll talk more later.
Ladybugs are cute, though. Whee! Oh. I was gonna try to jump all the way down. I love the fact that there is no fall damage in Skyhold. Unless you fall outside of the
Inquisitor.
map. That is the only time there's fall damage.
Yes?
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution.
Oh my god.
It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is
Oh
not?
my god.
At
Oh
best,
my god.
His presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
That's what Shadowheart reminded
That's
me
enough
of.
for now.
Shadowheart
Another time,
at the
then.
beginning of the game reminds me of Cassandra. Because like Shadowheart is like, you be careful with Gale. Wizards only desire power. You be careful with Astarion. You know, he seems like he's lying about a lot of things. And they're like, be careful with Will, you know. You have no idea of his like hero ideology makes
You have a problem.
the amount of what?
That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords.
I didn't
before
realize that I
Charybdis
had a
can push
cutscene
them.
with Sarah.
I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You win or not?
Absolutely.
You have an odd idea of preparation. I need to keep them at their best.
What's best then, Mopey? Constantly ready for death to fall from the gaping hole up there. I know people. Pissed off and fired up is better than dreary bleary. Come on.
All right, I'm in.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
I love her. She's so silly. Oh,
Right, general uptight is gone. Have a search about.
Cullen
Find
just
something to mess with.
like it
Give your
disappeared.
soldiers a laugh.
Is there nothing else that I could do?
What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip or something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
The door is open, but also shut.
Right, little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
My senses say
What,
this.
just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
I'm
Well,
so
Sarah,
down.
What do you have in mind?
Get a bucket. Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
Oh, this is a recipe for disaster, Sarah. Liliana will murder us.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't pop. But they flap and...
Who is up there? Go!
I fucking love Sarah.
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Coryphanus would never do that.
Coryphanus.
Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
Sorry, Josephine. It was for a good cause. I swear. I'm so sorry. We will dry all of your ruffles. I'll just have to cram.
Shame the alliance with the Chief's people didn't work out. He hasn't said anything, but he's feeling it.
We'll talk later.
Okay. So, we have done a lot of things running around here. We finally have initiated Iron Bull's romance. That took longer than I was expecting. But that is entirely my own fault. Let's go back to Crestwood. Literally went to drop off my ballot and Bean thinks I was gone forever. Abandoned. Abandoned. Forever. Alright, let's see. Back to Crestwood. Find a butcher. There's a whole section over here that I haven't done. Oh yeah, this is where the abyss, the warden is. Can I fast travel to here? Yes. Yeah, see? Sarah's cards are always some sort of dick joke. And honestly, I love her for that. Everyone else's cards are all, you know, about something. It has something to do with their like overarching story, and it changes depending on their mood about the Inquisitor. It will even change depending on if you're romancing someone, and then Sarah's is just her crossbow between her legs. Her bow between her legs. What is this? What landmark am I missing?
As they should, after his worship risked.
I assume it's down. Ouch. I'm adventuring now. There's fall damage. I forgot about that. Post office is at the end of the block. Abandoned. Gone forever. Worm bacon. Gallows of Care Bronick. The gallows by the fortress are left over from when Orlais warred with Ferelden. Let us be grateful they have not seen use in years, apart from children using the ropes as swings before the gamekeeper chases them off. Those are skeletons. That's blood. Are you telling me that that there are children playing on this thing? Hello? Thank you. Ah, red lyrium. That's bad. You lost all your levels in Spirit City? Oh no. That's been happening to Sari when his like computer, oh god, ow. But his computer is like messed up in the past. He loses all of his levels and purchases and stuff. It's very weird. Hello, demons. My computer decided to stop working because of trying to play one game and restarted the computer. Now it's saying I'm level 1. That is so weird. And also, that stuff is supposed to be saved by, like, Steam, isn't it? I wonder if it's just a glitch that can happen with Spirit City and Steam and stuff like that, because it's supposed to be, your progress is supposed to be saved to the Steam cloud. How have I left the base once again and I have almost a full inventory? How do I do this every time? Sunflowers! Ah, they're so flat. Oh, that is literally just a picture of a sunflower. Put on that. This game is perfect. This game is so good. This game is beautiful. Hang on, I have to blow my nose. Yeah, that's seems like it might be an issue with the game. Maybe it's a bug. Or maybe it's a bug with maybe it's a bug with the Steam cloud and the game. Quality papers. The stack of papers is so blood-soaked, the pages stick together. Only a few lines are still legible. After knowing who he truly serves, it was an easy thing to discover his compatriots. I lifted a list of their spies from one before I left. We have little time before the theft is discovered, so I advise we move post-haste. I was followed, but do not fear. I lost my pursuers and leads. Only our closest friends know of my final destination, Butcher.
Reinforcements!
I wonder if any part of them remembers who they were.
I'm gonna say probably not.
Goodbye!
Yeah, I feel like that is not how it's supposed to be. All right, what am I doing here now? Ah, there's camp here. That way. Oh, hey, who are you? You guys like to fight? I love that they died like immediately. Anything else to pick up? Hey, more fellas. Another dagger. Oh, I forgot to make cold daggers. I'm gonna have to go through and make everybody armor at some point. I don't want to fight the wolves. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're having to deal with that, kitten mama. That is really not fun. Oh. I guess we are fighting the wolves. And the Druffalo. I'm pretty sure that the dragon on this map is its element is electricity, which is going to be a little bit difficult for me considering that is most of my spell types. I should probably look up what the level of the dragon in the hinterlands is. Because I feel like that is the
At the cave where Hook's warden friend is squatting.
How do you know that? Because I need a dragon's tooth for
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact
Iron
with the
Bull's
warden should be at the back of
romance.
the cave.
He's not the only warden around here. It's a good thing his friends didn't find him in Crestwood.
Yes, I saw them earlier. They've been told he's a traitor in order to capture or kill him. How much blood is shed by good men following bad orders?
Spirit City seems to have a Discord server where you can report the bug, but that seems like work. Yeah. It is quite a bit of work to do something to report this bug that they probably already know about. So this is the time where you can see Alistair again. I, however, decided to make Alistair king because I didn't want to have to choose between him and Hawk. This is Stroud. Oh, hello. Nice sword.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Stroud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Oh, my windows are open. It is 81 degrees in my bedroom. Oh no. That is very warm. Let's see.
Most of you wardens disappear. Then I run into a darkspawn magister named Corypheus. Do you think that one might have something to do with the other?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
I recall that being a bad thing. But I don't recall you telling me about all this.
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Let's see. The calling controls them?
You think Corypheus is using this calling to control the Grey Wardens?
Not precisely, Your Worship.
Verifying game files first, but I have like 400 plus hours. I'm trying to see if I can recover previous cloud saves.
And every
that is a good
Grey
idea.
Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the Wardens fall, who will stand?
Hopefully you can get it figured out.
It is our greatest fear.
And then they do something desperate. Which is, of course, what Corypheus wants.
What about you?
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the Maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
I fucking hate him. I hate him so much. He just fucking bold-faced lying to us. We're like, hey, are you hearing the calling, Blackwall? Like, are you struggling with that? Are you good, bro? And he's like, I'm not scared of the calling. I am stronger. What a fucking liar. I despise him. I love him to death, but I'm gonna shove him in a locker. Oh my god, okay.
So the Wardens think they're dying and have stopped thinking clearly. That won't go well.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Okay, bye.
Let's go.
Regarding the calling, so many refuse to speak of it, but how can we know it? How can we identify it if we do not share it? The calling is not a source of shame. The song that whispers in the back of my mind is no evil upon my soul, but the mark of a life well lived in service of a greater good. If all things come from the Maker, then this too not part of his plan? Could it not be a gift, a final haunting melody to send us into the afterlife with hearts open? Could this not be his song? It scratches at my thoughts, the music almost a voice, at once unearthly and beautiful. I found myself humming it aloud a few days past, where once it intrigued, it now feels a natural part of my mind's course. It coils around memories I hold dear, training with Sir Keller, riding in the moonlight, my mother's face last time I saw her, and inserts itself into them so that I could almost swear that music, that sense of a presence watching and calling, has always been a part of what I remember. This is what the senior wardens warned us of, I imagine. I should not find it beautiful. I must remember the corruption and recognize that my mind is slowly losing the wit to differentiate between this world and that which would consume and destroy it. I must. I can. I will tell the wardens tomorrow. I have seen their looks. They already know, I suspect. Ah! I'm reading! Stupid ads. Okay, hello. Ads should be done. I was in the middle of reading, and the game interrupted, or the ads interrupted me. Anyway. Okay. I will tell the wardens tomorrow. I have seen their looks. They already know, I suspect. I will heed the calling and go to the deep roads to die with the dwarves, fighting as a Grey Warden should. But if I am to die after all I have given, can I not at least allow myself the pleasure of the song's beauty? The final pages of To My Fellow Wardens by Sir Marjorie Baron. Baron? So, like, yeah, the thing is that when you become a Grey Warden, there's like... Oh, the wind is blowing a lot. Everything's fine. When you become a Grey Warden, you drink Darkspawn blood, basically. It's Darkspawn.
Hopefully we'll find some answers in the western approach.
Darkspawn and Archdemon blood. And the calling is basically when
Let's go.
that corruption basically finally takes over, because nobody can be even around Darkspawn without being infected by the corruption that they is just part of who they are or what they are. And the calling is basically when that corruption finally takes over a warden, and usually it is when they are still younger. The life of a warden is very short, which is why I am so interested to see how they do Grey Wardens, like a Grey Warden faction for the main character in Veilguard, because wardens do not...
You should learn to watch your back.
Oh.
Well, you need to... Your ass. No, your mum's ass.
Great. I'm glad we understand each other.
Sorry. I got distracted by that one. Hello? Oh, God. Yeah, one of the factions that the main character is going to be like one of the options is going to be Grey Wardens, which I'm so interested in seeing how they do that and how that is written in, because like wardens, like once you join the Grey Wardens, you are in the Grey Wardens. There's usually no way out of it. There have been very few occasions of someone leaving the Grey Wardens or being kicked out of the Grey Wardens, and one of them is Fiona from I think it's the second book. You meet her in this game. It is very much understood that she is Alistair's mother, but never actually like talked about. That's just like kind of like a really big theory. The other one is Anders, who gets kicked out from the Wardens between the events of Awakening and
So you're the man who saved Crestwood from the dead. Watch out for the Wyvern in the hills. I'd take his hide if I were better with a bow.
between the events of Awakening and Dragon Age 2. For some reason, he gets kicked out of the Wardens. I think it has something to do with the fact that he joins with Justice, and the Wardens are like, hey, man, hey. You can't do that.
About the dragon?
She moved in a month ago. The guards tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away.
Which is really funny because Grey Wardens have always like done what is necessary to, you know, defeat the Blights. And that does include blood magic, which is severely frowned upon. And somehow they were okay with, they're largely okay with blood magic. However, possession, not so much.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould, fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
Do you farm out here?
The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. Not to mention that dragon.
You live here on purpose.
Oh, you know, the fishing's grand.
Man, I love fishing!
There's a wyvern causing trouble.
It used to hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gould's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
Until later.
Be safe.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure that the bull, do you mind? Bull, do you mind? Bull, do you mind? Okay. Yeah, see, there's the dragon. There's one of the dragons that you can fight in this game. They're perched up there. I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, this one is an electricity dragon. Hang on. Let me look it up. Dragons. Yes, the Ferelden Frostback in the hinterlands is a fire-breathing dragon at level 12. The one here in Crestwood is Electricity Breath. I remembered that correctly. That's level 13. What level are we currently? We're like 13. Oh, 16. Okay. So maybe we could go fight the Ferelden Frostback at some point. Pretty soon. I didn't realize that we were already level 16. And I still don't have my fucking specialization. We're going to the Western approach, which is where I can get the metal that I need, but like, Jesus Christ. Maybe I'll get some of these. You have Master the Calling of Cold, increasing your effectiveness when chilling or freezing targets. By standing still, you enter into a meditative state that restores your mana at an enhanced rate and reduces all cooldown times. Your barrier explodes into wild magic when enemies destroy it. The blast freezes all nearby enemies and allows you to cast your next spell without consuming mana. I'm gonna go with this one. That one's good. Ah, Bull hasn't leveled yet. I think it's Sarah that has a point, yeah. You choose a target and then dash to and fro, a shadow, leaving blood with every leap. After you slice through nearby foes, you land behind your target, sinking deep. That's cool. I'm, however, going to move that over there. So yeah, maybe I will fight this guy just because it like opens up this whole area. Hang on, let me see. Where's the? Yeah, there are like 10. Oh, okay. There's 12 actually. There's 12 if you include the two DLC dragons, but there's 10 in the base game, 10 dragons that you can fight. Ranging from level 12 to level 23. With it bounces back between like fire, cold, electricity, breath. And that makes them not immune, but resistant to whatever element that they breathe. So I usually end up like in the past when I have tried to do the Dragon Slayer achievement, which is going through and killing all of the dragons that you can in the course of Inquisition, I normally play as a warrior or a rogue, and then I swap out my mage companion with whoever like there we go, whoever does the element that I need, because like normally I make Vivienne do like cold spells, Dorian do fire spells, and Solus I go back and forth between the spirit branch and electricity.
I found Butcher's corpse by the South Road. Red Templars ambushed me afterwards.
Hey!
Only our highest operatives knew he was coming tonight. I must inform Sister Nightingale we have a traitor.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The dragon circle
Expose the double agent operation available. Ma'am, could you
Travelers on
stop
the road
walking?
will be
Could you
scarce until it's
stop
gone.
walking around?
I should be going.
Farewell.
However, when I'm playing a mage, usually I like one specific element to play with. So that makes it a little bit more difficult to fight all of the dragons. Unless I do the thing where you can reallocate your points. There's a exclamation mark that I'm trying to find, but I'm directionally challenged. I think it's up. I think it's up where I put the banner yesterday. I'm down. Where is this? The fuck? I didn't know about this place. There is so much deep mushroom in here. Ah! Snowball? Who named this spider? Arachnophobia warning. I love the fact that I actually jumped. Fucking named this spider Snowball. Healing mist grenade recipe. Thanks. Where the fuck am I? I do not remember ever coming down here. In all of my time playing this game, where the fuck is this? Hello? Yeah, I've been here before because this is... Yeah, that's a fisherman's hut. I still haven't gotten the exclamation mark. I got distracted again. This is why I don't think I'm going to be able to get through all of the game. In 2 weeks! I have 2 weeks to finish this game. I have 2 weeks to finish this game before the next one comes out. And somehow, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through it. Because I am so easily distracted. I'm like, ah, a ladder. I wonder where that ladder goes. My inventory is full. I don't know how I keep doing this. I think I can sell stuff here anyway, so. There's a shop that I can sell stuff to. Oh, mosaic piece. That doesn't actually take up any inventory space. I can craft weapons and armor here, and I can sell stuff.
Well met. Another.
gonna sell all of these things. Soulfire Staff. Still doesn't do as much damage as mine that I currently have. Let me double check to see if any of my companions need better armor. Battle Master armor. But he needs to be higher level for that. Ah! Stop putting a shirt on Iron Bull. It looks weird. However, he needs to be level 16 for this. How about this? Okay, so this is better than what you currently have. This is also better than what you currently have. This is actually better than that one. Let's go ahead and put that on. Okay, so this is slightly better. That one has melee defense and range defense. This one has magic defense. I'll give it to her anyway. I should probably put back on my my regular armor that I actually made for myself. I'm gonna keep that one. However, all of these I'm gonna go ahead and sell. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell all of the gray items as well. I have so many. I have so many accessories to add to people, but I keep forgetting to do it. All right, let's see. Sarah, what do you have? Token of the Pack Master. I'm gonna give her the Amulet of Cunning. Cloak of Shadows. I'm gonna replace that one, I think. Some of these are like actual ability-based things that make an ability that you can do better. But I don't remember who has what abilities. Should I probably remember that? Yes. I don't remember if he has Rally. I think he does, because I think Rally is like... Oh my god. Yeah, nope, that's Warcry. Charging Bull. I need to give that to Iron Bull. Rally. Shield Wall. Oh my god, okay. I give up. I'll go ahead and keep that one just in case. However, I'm going to I'm gonna just sell all of these. I will keep these because they're purple and higher quality. Do you have any schematics to buy? No. Master Demon Slaying Rune. Sure, I'll buy it. Oh God, Bull. Please, you're tall enough as it is. Okay, before I get distracted once again. Wait. I'm either getting distracted or I'm getting lost. I think it's this way.
Here, Butcher left us.
By whose hand?
Then left his body to draw us out.
They're lucky a passing spirit didn't...
Okay. Is it up here? Yes, it does seem to be up here. Hello, is there a quest for me?
Someone needs to deal with the last of Crestwood's highwaymen.
Who has time?
If we clear the bandits out, more travelers. More travelers, more news for the Nightingale.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know who killed Comte Fayeur last week.
Are the highwaymen still in Crestwood?
Yes, your worship. Now that their fort is gone, the bandits are ambushing travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either. The town's still reeling from the undead.
I love killing bandits. I got this. Don't worry about it. Will I get to the Western Approach eventually? Yes. Will it happen today? I don't know. Depends on how hungry I get. I accidentally hit the Druffalo. I am a terrible person. Okay, well, that's 6 out of 8 bandits killed. All right, cool. Easy progress. I think the thing that bothers me about these robes the most is the fact that your character is supposed to be walking around without shoes on, and yet they keep making noise that like they have shoes on, which I can never tell if it's better that way. Because I don't know, I always get a little bit weirded out when games actively put in a like different sound for when a character has no shoes on. Like, is that level of attention to detail too much? Genuinely can't tell. There's that dragon again. hate it when they don't differentiate. I can hear everything, so that might be why. A charred note. I saw what those bandits did to Randall's farm. Enough is enough. Even if I can't stay here, I'm not letting the sodding highwaymen take my home from me. If any of you slugs can read, I set the fire with heaps of dried cow dung. Hope you like sifting through the ashes. Incredible. Ah! Okay. Everything's fine. Yeah, I can't tell if like one is better than the other. Oh, Blackwall got separated. Blackwall didn't want to slide down Ollie's butt. That is still a dragon up there. Looking around to see if there's any highwaymen that I can kill. They only need 2 more. But also they might spawn back where the camp is if I get far enough away. Poob ashes, so true. Obviously it didn't burn down as much as he thought it would. Considering the note that he wrote that on was still perfectly fine. Wyvern's Watch. A mug and a bottle of wine indicate this sheltered spot may have once been a popular place to enjoy the view. Someone has carved Milton and Lonnie into the side of the bench. Aww. Okay. I'm gonna travel back to the camp over here.
Inquisitor.
I just need 2 more bandits. But they are not spawning. Ah. Bro, let me up. Aha, there they are. Easy. All right, now let's go to the western approach and start taking that on. I haven't even finished everything in this place. Oh, well, maybe we'll do this one first. Oh, wait, I think that's down by where the dragon is. I don't know if I can get to that without fighting the dragon first. But we can go find out. There is a cat. She is sleeping on my bed. I really should figure out how to do cat cam again. Hey, fella. I don't know if this dragon is gonna try to fight me. I'm gonna save, just in case. Backup didn't work. Oh, kitten mama, I'm so sorry. Oh, I think the dragon moved. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't want to fight the dragon. I am not strong enough to fight this dragon. I just want to close the rift that's over here. Hey, do you mind if I just close this rift over here? I'm sure it's annoying you too. So like, we have a symbiotic relationship here where I close the rift.
Looks like dragon territory. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Bull just really, really, really wants to fight a dragon. He's a fucking freak, what can I say? Ouch. Oh, it's looking at us. It's looking at us. Your achievements are still there, so there's that at least. Yeah, that's fair. I'm glad that you still have your achievements. I'm sorry that you kind of have to start over. Hi, username. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so, we're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave. You can stay up there. I'm not ready to fight you. I might come back and fight you. I don't know. Maybe I'll be feeling silly someday. There's a locked door. Oh, right. Let me go talk to the one guy. I'm doing fantastic because it's cold outside. Yeah, it's nice here as well. Surprisingly nice. Sarah, do you mind? Thank you. Hello? Isn't there someone in here? Wait a second. Wait a second. Mal's in this game? Mal's in Dragon Age? The fuck? Since when? Oh, fruit? I'll take that. And here's the giant wheel of cheese again. Just in case you guys were worried that the giant wheel of cheese might have disappeared. They haven't. Guys? Guys, you're being very creepy and clipping through the wall. You do realize that I came outside, right? Guys. 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 Okay. Alright, let's go back to Skyhold. Join the Discord, and I'm hopeful to be able to get help. They responded so fast. They want to be stuck like Little Kitty Big City. Yep, that is literally what they want. They're like, I want to be stuck in a wall. Actually. Hello, Bull. Love of my life.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to talk about you and me.
Sure, boss. What's up?
No. This was something that they took out of Dragon Age 2 that was in Dragon Age Origins, and they put it back in Inquisition. And I am so happy. I am so happy that they did this.
Do you have some free time?
For you. Always.
They made it so that you can go and kiss your companion, like your love interest, several times. So you can just go, hey, I want to give you a smooch. I think everyone has a kiss animation except for Solus.
Thank you.
Solus is the only one that I can't remember. My enemy, not the squish. Sorry, it must be done. Yeah, you can go kiss your love interests repeatedly, and each of them have like a unique like little scene that plays. It plays the same scene over and over and over again for each companion, but it is like unique to them, and it is very in character for them, like Iron Bull slapping your ass.
So you like to have fun. The Inquisition seems an odd fit. Why are you really here?
Yeah, they took that out. Like, you could do that in Origins, although it was the same animation for everybody. They did that in Origins where you could just like kiss your love interest whenever you wanted. And there was even like unique dialogue if you were like out of the camp and you did it, where they would be like, well, you know, we're really not like alone in this moment. And then like your companions could have been like, I think they could say things as well. They could be like, ugh, or something like that. Or like, wait until we get back to camp or something like that. And in Dragon Age 2, they kind of removed that, where you couldn't go and smooch your love interests anytime you wanted, which makes sense because two of the love interests in Dragon Age 2 kind of break up with you. Sort of break up with you in Act 2, like right after their Act 2 romantic scenes, where you guys are technically not together. So it probably would have been weird to have it so that you could like have these romantic scenes with the two love interests that you stayed with, and then have the other two have nothing until Act 3. But I don't know. I'm glad that they brought that back in Inquisition, and I really hope that they bring it back as well in Veilguard. Please, God, let that be a thing.
We both know that'd be easier to believe if you were a totally different person.
Not everything is easy to believe. Maybe that's it. There's all this Andraste stuff going on, and seeing it should help, right? But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all really real. I just don't know if I want to really know. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
I'll be back if I need.
I love her.
Go on.
Oh yeah, there's a thing that I can talk to Cole about. I forgot.
It wasn't from a flower. He wrote it in the snow.
So, Cole, someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Safer than on someone's belt, where they could draw them in the heat of an argument.
They would have been sad later.
Someone
Did I not do this one? I thought I did this one already.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
So the cheese lures the mice, and the mice lure the cats, and then they smell the mint.
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
Is there another line of that one that I haven't gotten to yet?
Let's talk about something else.
There must be. Where is that one then?
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
I need to walk around Skyhold more, apparently. Oh, sorry. I just tried to walk over a man.
There
wonder-
was something to be delivered
I
post
didn't
haste.
want you to leave
Ah.
without my consent.
Ah! There's so many there's so many people talking.
Each concern shipments for the next several
And I
weeks.
couldn't avenge him. Someone owes me blood.
Something on your mind?
Thoughts on the
What do
Inquisition?
you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Thoughts on my
What do
advisors?
you think of my advisors?
I'm just asking him what he thinks
Liliana
about everyone.
seems Nice. Also a little frightening, but mostly nice.
Also a little frightening. Mostly nice.
You're not saying that for my benefit, are you? Are you so certain you're being watched?
Are you so certain we aren't? I don't want to wake up with a blade in my kidneys if I can help it.
If you can help it, at least.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Cole's dangerous, unpredictable. We aren't even sure what he is. Don't know what he might do.
He is a spirit
turn my
of
back on him.
compassion. And you will be nice to him.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Or I will kick you in the shin. Alright. So the next thing that we really want to do, I should probably go to the war room and see if there's any more things, any more missions to start off.
He spent his life in the Circle. Perhaps a tailored coat from Valrayo? He can't wear armor all the time.
He will appreciate the gesture, Lady Ambassador.
That's a polite way of saying he wouldn't like it, isn't it? Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparakets a lordship?
We must persuade Minister Belize to ratify the papers. She's in charge of these matters of rank. The minister will be at a small fete thrown by the Marquis Westcott. I'll get you an invitation.
Okay, so that's the next thing I need to do for Josephine's quest. But I want to start working on the Western approach today. Because that is, once again, another gigantic map with lots of things to do in it. Okay, so this one is still going. This one is done. To serve any master. That was simpler than I would have hoped. The Imperial Counting House clerks were so shocked to have been discovered, and so fearful of being found out, they all but swore their loyalty to the Inquisition on the spot. My agents say they are behaving themselves so far. Indeed, they sent gifts for you to prove their good faith. But we will watch them closely, nevertheless. In the meantime, any efforts we make to gather coin in Skyhold will undoubtedly benefit from their placement. So escape routes and expose the double agent are both not available right now. However, I can send Josephine on this one. I stretched and my sternum popped. All right. Yep, that is a good reminder, everybody. To remember to stretch. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Okay, I'm gonna go with Josephine on this one. I don't want to forget the people that work for us. Alright, let's see. Forces? Four points needed in category. Increase maximum focus from 100 to 200. Second tier focus effects for abilities can now be triggered. Through grit. All party members gain a 10% increase to all defenses. I need... Oh my god. Okay. suppose I should grab this one. And hopefully in the future, with more Inquisition perks, I can get more potions. I've been tripping while looking for ways to possibly fix it. Yeah. Always remember to sit up straight. Because it is good for you. Even if we are not straight here. We are very not straight around here. It is bad for your back to be shrimping. Which reminds me, I need to stop sitting on my leg.
Inquisitor,
Harding.
welcome to the Western Approach.
My love.
We've sighted Warden activity to the southwest, but no one's been close enough to figure out what they're doing. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be
You
careful
so
out there.
sure? Are you so sure that there's no high dragon out here? Because I'm pretty sure there might be.
Well, it's good to know what I'm in for.
Sorry I don't have more for you. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have them here. This entire place. It just feels like something's not right. Be careful.
I cannot wait to get to know her better in Veilguard. Ugh. So exciting. Intercepted Venatori message. Octavian. With our allies, the Templars redeploying and abandoning their mine in the canyons, we will now focus our efforts on the excavations and the summoning attempts. Go have a word with our White Claw associates. I'll be sending further resources your way. Service.
Word for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
You cannot have any of the lazurite I find. I need that for my specialization that I still haven't gotten. I really, really should work on that. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Nope. Get frozen. Nice. It's interesting because the rift in Crestwood, the one in the lake, is like the only rift that has more than 2 waves. Deathroot. They made Deathroot look a lot different in this game. My computer is rioting. Oh no. Everybody's having computer issues. This is so sad. Give me that. What is this? Paragon's Luster. That is not what I need. I need lazurite.
This is strange. Why didn't they take the cargo with the carts?
CSB tried telling me the couple Halloween picture was unsupported. Jokes on CSB, I sent the recent sketch to my group chat. You're like, haha, I'm smarter than you. And also more prepared.
What happened here?
No idea. What's this? Research supplies. Package label. Property of Frederick Serrault, University of Orlais. Nazaire's Pass Research
Junk,
Camp.
please ship to some tit. Signed, rubbish.
What happened here?
None of these poor sods had knives or shit. Who'd do this?
God, I love Sarah. I love the way that she... I love the way that she says things. Where the fuck is this? Where am I going? Why have I decided to... Oh.
More death. Someone has a lot to answer for.
This is one of, the red lyrium deposits. I should probably bring Varric with me when I break these. Because it gives you more, approval. Lazurite! Finally! Gimme, gimme, gimme! Self-care check. Hi, Natsu. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for lurking. But everybody make sure that you are drinking some water and you've had some food. It is very important. Oh, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't take this herb off of the red lyrium. I feel like that would be a bad idea. But, I'm gonna do it anyway. Drink some water, eat some food, take your meds if you have any coming up that you might have missed. Put on chapstick, lotion. Because we're starting to get back into the season where your skin's gonna start to get very dry. So being in a good habit, having a good habit of putting on lotion is a good idea. I don't wanna. You're not my dad. Okay, you don't have to. Dry up like a little prune then if you don't want to drink any water. Arachnophobia warning, by the way.
One down.
Blue light glasses. Right. Yeah, I forgot. I have more things that I normally say. Chapstick, lotion, put on your blue light glasses or protective glasses if you're up spicy. I have not been wearing my blue light glasses today. I will put them on right now. Or protective glasses if you're up spicy. Sit up straight. Stop sitting on your foot. I literally just, while I was adjusting, thinking about how I had so many more things to say for the self-care check, I sat on my foot. Man. Let me fix my chair so that I don't feel the need to sit on my foot. Sit up straight. Stop sitting on your foot. I know you're sitting on your foot wherever you are, Steve. Steve just felt someone call his name off in the distance and was like, sitting on my foot. Anyway, ads. Okay, hello. Welcome back from ads. If you sat through them, I appreciate it. I know that they're annoying, but I always pause so that nothing is missed. Anyway, before I forget once again. Are you okay? I think Nico had our claw stuck. Anyway, before I forget, stop sitting on your foot. Give your pets a pat and be kind to yourself. There we go.
And done.
There we go. I finally got through it. I always end up getting so distracted. To say. Note from the Templar. Benedict. Pull up stakes. All plans for the mine and the western approach are off. The Inquisition is on the move and headed your way. Dump all the bodies and relocate to the Emprise du Lion. Vernon.
Whoever did this should pay.
Agreed. Goes on your stream manager thing. Interesting. See, I have mine pop up and it like says like, hey, a minute until ads run. But sometimes that minute is not exactly a minute. It's like, oh yeah, it's a minute until ads start, and then it counts down. It counts down a minute, and then it disappears. It's like, oh yeah, ads should be starting soon. It disappears. And then it's like, oh, is the ad gonna start now after the minute has concluded? Is it going to start in another minute? Nobody knows. It's a mystery. So that's why a lot of times if I see it pop up and I am not in the middle of talking about something, I'll be like, oh, we'll have ads in about a minute or so. Because you never actually know. Hi, Mal! I love you. I hope you're doing well. I found something with your name on it in Dragon Age. When were you going to tell me that you're in Dragon Age? Been lurking. I appreciate you lurking. I always want to make it completely clear that if anybody here, even if you normally chat, if you are here and you are busy, I do not need an explanation from you. You can just go about your business, whether you're playing games or you're doing work or cleaning or whatever. I just appreciate you being here. Deeming Ari to ask, but I might found it from clicking buttons. Ah, nice. It is funny how much you can figure out by just messing with stuff. You're like, I feel like it would be in this section of settings or something like that. A written note. Morven. Alexius has failed. The work here thus becomes all the more vital. Secure the site at all costs. The other one will not tolerate another mistake on our part. Service. The message where only mods can see. Yeah, I think that's how mine is. There are a lot of settings and stuff that you can do, and if there's a setting where I can have it like pop up and warn people that ads are coming up, then that I could do that. I know that ads can be really loud just all of a sudden sometimes. Preserved note. A preserved letter found on the body of a messenger. Valoren. You were right to doubt. Heladius will not be swayed. If this letter was sent, then it is sealed. Send aid. Sarpedron? The still ruins. Why do I keep finding like weird places as soon as I go in? That's how I learned front counter can extend the wait times for online orders if Grill gets busy with the store with the in-store orders as well as turning off deliveries for online. You're the best. Hello, everyone. What am I doing here? I have no idea. Things seem to be, paused around here. I didn't think that we were going to be messing around with time travel anymore. But I suppose I should have known. Why wouldn't you want to figure out time travel? That means that you could nap even longer. Just pushing buttons in our order tablet, yeah. I know that there's like also ways we can have like a chat message pop up and be like, hey, an ad is starting. I don't normally have my stuff automated for stuff like that, but I could look into that as well. Venatory orders. A short letter accompanied by a map of the western approach. Several areas have been circled. Lucanus? Not Lucanus Della Morte. Interesting, very similar name there. Lucanus. The references are obscure, but they point to a single power, sealed at the height of the old empire. Tevinter's involvement in the region predates the First Blight. Detailed accounts of the location are non-existent, but there are some promising leads. You will be provided with men and supplies. Do not return empty-handed. That way, so if Grill's wait time is now 35 minutes, we're not getting orders at 15-minute wait times and having customers getting angry. Yeah, yep, I could definitely see how that would be a problem.
You're shitting me. You're sure these demons aren't moving?
Everything's frozen. I don't think this was the Venatori.
Maybe they're like weeping angels. I almost just said angles. It's not angle. I could be your angle or your devil. No. It's angels. Maybe they're weeping angels and they only move when you're not looking at them. They still seem to be stuck, however. Why do I keep going into the like more difficult area of the map like as soon as I go in? Like why am I doing that to myself? It could be your angle or your devil. Listen, words are hard. Looks like it's in the advanced settings of monetization and ads menu. Okay. I'll have to see what I can do about it. Prowler, coat legs. Responsible blood magic. Let me correct you, apprentice. While it is true that blood magic is woven through the history of Tevinter, there are good reasons, quite aside from the Chantry sermons, that such arts are now frowned upon. Consider the ancient magisters who once attempted to map the Fade itself. A worthy goal, perhaps, but a costly one. When their spells exhausted their lyrium supply, the magisters spilled the blood of countless slaves. To what end? The shifting nature of the Fade made the effort futile, and so much death left the magisters open to possession by demons, wasteful. Some still idolize Terena of the Rock, who used blood magic against the Qunari during the Steel Age. They say she cut her flesh on the shore of Marnus Pell as the dreadnought sailed in, turned her spells against their crews, and boiled the very blood in their veins. A terrifying display, to be sure, but against Qunari it only made them more determined when they besieged the ports of Carestes. And what of the Magister Calathan? Oh my god, that fool who believed he could make himself the Ascended Man with blood magic. 33 slaves died in that rite, and Calathanus became an abomination so horrific that his apprentices tore out their eyes at the sight of him. You quote the example of the lovers Crescens and Seraphina. Yes, Seraphinian offers... I don't know all of these words and names. Seraphinian offered his own blood to cure Crescens of her wasting disease, and Crescens lived a long life. But if the noblest use of blood magic still calls for the death of a good man, is that not enough reason to reconsider? A letter from Magister Aethia to her apprentice. Why did I decide to read all of that? I don't know. It's just interesting. Sometimes I worry that I read too many things and that it's boring. DM'd what it looked like. Please focus on stream. Okay, I will. Let's see. I am making no progress. This is just a bonus room. Okay. But yeah, I do know that like sometimes ads can be a bit much. Sari at one point had like this really obnoxious like a noodle ad that was just like slurping.
Describe a chamber. This must be it.
It's like sounds of someone slurping noodles, which was offensive in so many ways. Hang on. Let me put this. Another noodle ad, I'd die. Yep. All of our misophonia homies. Absolutely murdered on site.
Stone for a reason. Keep searching. There may be more.
Okay, wait. Wait, what is this? Oh, that one just gives you a shard. I forgot about that. Normally you have to look through the skull to be able to find those shards. Wait, no, I want to loot that. Wait, no, how do I get to there? Yeah. Can I jump? Yeah! I didn't need any of that. But I did it. Oh, it's one of these doors again.
Something's missing.
Maybe the thing needs a thing?
Maybe the thing needs a thing. Actually, Sarah, you would have no idea of how accurate that actually is.
The approach seems to be recovering from the old blight.
The second blight took 90 years to put down. Without the wardens, whole world might look like this.
Masterwork Dwarven Mall, Raider Sword Gear. I don't think I'm actually, like, getting these schematics that I'm picking up, because I've already, like, gotten them from a previous playthrough. Scrawled notes accompany several complex diagrams. Theoretically, it should be possible to draw energy from the Fate itself. While I will not discount the obvious dangers, such risks can be circumvented through the use of a proper channel. Once the channel is stable, we should be able to manipulate the energy to our will. Power gained would be beyond measure. At this time, theory will take us no further. If my hypothesis proves true, it will be an achievement unrivaled by any in history that will all but ensure the immortality of the Imperium. My doctor just called me and said to increase my vitamin D to 4,000 units. Oh, wow. It's quite a bit. Nope. Apparently I read that, but it just disappeared. Is there something in here? Why do I need this Veilfire? Thank you, bot. Spooky, scary skeleton saved me. So true. Take that. And I'm just missing one more of the things. Research notes. A few hastily written notes are scrawled below in increasingly perplexing diagrams. Blood to start, then from the channel itself. The slave trader had 6 strong enough for the task. Preparations are in place. Sarpedon will call one final meeting. I must speak to the others in advance. Series of disturbing diagrams is followed by a personal note. Sarpedon would cast doubt on our work here. I expected no less. He is Valoran's man. If he thinks to deter me, he will not succeed. Who accomplished anything through such fretting and hesitance? Let him be placated by his pointless precautions. If he wishes to question the validity of my theories, perhaps he should look more closely at his own. I'm still low, but let's be honest, compared to my first blood work with this doctor, I am now nearly tripled my level. I was at single digits originally. Oh my god, kitten mama. Your body truly just is trying to kill you, isn't it? Why do I need this Veilfire? Is there a rune to find? Usually when there's Veilfire, there's a rune. Nearby. Easy. Oh!
Is this what they were after?
Don't go poking. The whole place feels wrong.
I'm just gonna loot. Gonna pick up some stuff. Gonna read a note. Journal on certain experiments. The journal lies open on its final entry. Palladius ignores all results that do not support his own hypotheses, brushing them off as anomalies and expected deviations. He posits that there will be an acceleration in the channel's creation, and will no doubt test the theory without guaranteeing a secure channel can even be maintained. I have argued the inherent risks, the catastrophic tear in the veil that will result from such foolishness, but he has the others convinced. He grants only a sneering permission to conduct countermeasures in the event of failure. If I am correct, the only course of action will be to direct the resulting power into sealing the event itself. The odds of survival are less than ideal, but the surrounding lands will be preserved. I'm sure this is fine. Oh, hey, look, there's the rune. Spirit rune. You know, I'm sure everything is gonna be fine here. I'm just gonna take this. Oh!
Careful.
well.
I think time's flowing again.
He said don't go poking.
Ah! Yeah, I probably should have listened to Sarah on that one. Should I be messing with these things? No, probably not. Am I going to anyway? Absolutely. What could possibly go wrong? Well, I might have gotten a little bit blown up, but that's fine. You know? I feel like that's understandable.
Hurry, before this gets worse.
It's already worse. Just kill them.
There are so many sound clips that I want to use from this game. And Bull just going, crap. It's one of them. There are so many like little sounds that I really would like to use as like sound alerts and stuff.
It's done. Next time, the damn demons can stay frozen.
One of the ones that I really, really want to get is Isabella screaming. When you are in the second game, when you go through the the haunted house quest, I really want to use that because I already have like a quote unquote jump scare sound where it's just Karlach saying, "Ooh, spooky." So it's not actually a jump scare. Manifest. Second shipment of artifacts for Griffinwing Keep. 3 staves, properties unknown. 1 vessel for bloodletting. 6 damaged tomes of varying degrees of legibility. Remains of Illyrium sensor. Deliver to the keep at once. Service will see the more functional items passed on to Calpurnia. Hello, people. Would you like to fight? White Claw Raider Escort. I forgot that they were called the White Claws. It's very funny. Scrawled Raider note. Caravan of refugees drove off-road so we could collect out of view of Imperial soldiers. Half died, but you can pick up the wounded. R. Old Chantry trail signs. The Chantry used these symbols long ago to mark trails to hidden locations. They are often mistaken by passerby as simple carvings in the rock and tree.
A Chantry symbol out here. Odd.
The Chantry is fucking everywhere. Even places where they shouldn't be. Especially places where they shouldn't be. Or lazurite. Hey!
Tell me we're fighting her, boss.
Hey, there's that dragon that Harding didn't believe existed. Ain't that funny? Also, Bull just really wants to fight a dragon. And honestly, I can't blame him. The dragon fights are pretty fun. They're difficult. They're fun, though. Ah, Deathroot. There's this up here that I think is a stone. Let me up. Let me up. I know I can jump up there. Iron Bull just shoved me. He's like, hey, stop it. You're being weird. I think there's a way up here. Quarry. We need more of those to be able to upgrade Skyhold. I should probably do that. There are several, like, upgrades that you can do to Skyhold. I just haven't done. What the fuck is that? I don't think that was a wolf or a hyena over there. The landmark above or below me somewhere. Quillback. Right, I forgot about those things. Well, that suspicious cloud of green doesn't look too inviting. You good there?
I can't fight air. I'm not going.
Someone at Skyhold will have a solution.
We'll figure it out.
Trail leads on.
Oh, hello. Ah, there's another one.
One less to worry about.
Phoenix tail feathers and phoenix scales. Okay, I get it. I get it. Cough, cough, cough. But there was stuff I needed to pick up. Okay, so I didn't want to have to go back to Skyhold before I found enough. What is it? A lazurite to get my specialization. However, I don't think I can progress further in that direction before going and dealing with finding a way across that. However, there's stuff over here that I can do. I just don't know if there's any lazurite over here. on fire. Everything's fine. Ow. Ow. Do you mind? I am just a little guy. I am just a little twink. Okay, so the main quest is actually over here as well. But I don't think I want to prioritize doing that. Back that way. Yes, it is. Because I think that after we do whatever section of the quest is here, then after that it will unlock the actual, like, the actual main quest to get to deal with the Grey Wardens, which is a really, really, really big quest.
We'll need to look around.
I will probably have to dedicate an entire stream to it. Oh, hello. Iron Bull slightly approves. From what? Like, cool, but what did he just slightly approve from? I don't quite understand that, but that's fine. So if I go this way? Oh yeah, that's the place where we need to go, I think. Hidden stairway. The stairway is extremely old and weathered. Its boards bear subtle gouges where clawed feet have tread. There are no indications of who built it or for what purpose. Why am I continuing to climb down? I have no idea. There's probably stuff down here. Ah, like a mosaic piece. Ah! That's quite a few skeletons down there. Let's not join them, if at all possible. Josephine is ready to report in. I think that's the 2 quests. I think the other quest that I had going on also ended. So I might go back to Skyhold. To see how those quests are doing. There's another camp over here. Shipment of goods destined for a University of Orlais researcher named Frederick appears to have been waylaid by bandits. The shipping label suggests his camp is somewhere in Nazer's Pass. Okay, we can do that next time, however. Alright. Let's go see how our war table missions are going. Maybe we go give Iron Bull a smooch?
Inquisitor?
Maybe. There's also still Josephine's quest that I need to continue working on. I might do that before we wrap up today, just so that I can get it out of the way. I don't know if there is another section of that quest. Josephine's route for her own quest is very long and difficult to get through. Red Jenny and the Bad Goods. The caravan we misled into the mountains surrendered after their food ran out. Their supplies of weapons and armor were ill-suited to survival. While their intended benefactors remain unknown, we have assuredly denied them thanks to Sarah's friends. Diverting soldiers in the Frostbacks. Correspondence sent by messenger bird to Commander Cullen from Sister Paulette. Your help arrived just in time. My sisters and I have seen the soldiers safely to Ferelden. I cannot express what this means to all of us. Maker's blessings upon you and our rescuers. From Lieutenant Kestrel. Commander, we lost the Red Templar's trail, awaiting further orders. So yeah, that's one of the things that that's one of the War Table missions that has a very polar opposite kind of outcome. And I don't really know if there's one that's specifically better than another. I will never understand how they function with the same name. A memo from Liliana written on a letter from Sarah. Sometimes we trade off baddies. Some knob learns your tricks. Message another Red Jenny. Now you're twice as hard to catch. Looks like magic, except no demons. And no magic, I suppose. Anyway, the caravan we took over, there's 2 leads on that from 2 other Jennies. Good ones, too. Sarah. Simple sketches of the other Red Jennies and their locations are scribbled below. Their mustaches seem improbable. Navarra, Johi, Tanterville, Sherrod. Wait, hang on. Sherrod as in Hawk's cousin? It's been fixed. Let's fucking go. I'm so glad, Kitten Mama. I'm sorry that you had to... I'm sorry that you had to deal with all of that, but I'm glad that it's fixed. Supplied from Navarra, I can leverage the Pentagast name to manipulate to a degree. But perhaps we needn't mention it to Cassandra. Funded from Tantervale, they may be open to an alliance after the trouble in Kirkwall. I want to go with Liliana here, just because I want to know if that's actually Hawk's cousin. Was Hawk's cousin a Red Jenny? Investigate ancient laboratory. Thanks from a Chantry's sister. Inquisitor Lavellan, you may not remember me. I stayed at Skyhold for a time and later accompanied some injured soldiers to Ferelden. Our journey was more perilous than expected, and I only lived to write this thanks to the aid of the Inquisition. I have little to offer, but if I may help the Inquisition in some small way, you have only to ask. Sister Paulette. I should arrange to transfer Sister Paulette to the Chantry in Denerim. Having a reliable ally in the capital's Chantry could prove valuable. Some of the soldiers in Crestwood wish to establish a place of prayer at the keep. Sister Paulette could assist. Sister Paulette showed bravery and kindness in staying with the injured soldiers. She has already done more than was asked. Let her remain with her fellow sisters in peace. I think I might go with Josephine on this one. And then these 2 are busy again. Liliana is on this one, and that means that that one is also unavailable. Crossing the Sulphur Pits. I'm going to do this one. Commander, we have completed the initial estimates on the construction of an elevated bridge over the toxic sulfur pits in the western approach. The work will require 10 of our engineers and 6 wagon loads of lumber, but the finished construction will allow troops to move through the region at a safe distance from the poisonous gas. Knight Captain Raylan. which is really funny because they talk about, you know, having it be up above like the sulfurous cloud, blah 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 blah. It's literally just like straight across, and suddenly all of the gas is gone, and I don't understand how that works. Well, I was wrong about the number of money I had. I'm at 47k. Oh my god. The Inquisitor. Reports from Griffin Wing Outpost say that construction of a safe path through the western approach, larger sulfur pit, is complete. Our soldiers completed the bridge without incident, and it has opened routes to previously inaccessible areas of the approach. You can expect the results the next time you travel to the region. I will not be doing that now, however. Okay, so that's done. Next time we go to the western approach, we can go to different places. I might go ahead and... might go ahead and send Cullen on that one, so that I can get hopefully some more of the metal that I need to make my specialization. Sarah slightly approves. Let's go. Okay. So we're getting close to 4 hours. However, I think I might do Josephine's quest. I don't know how long this quest line is, or how long this quest is. I assume it's not very long, but we'll bring our party. Like, hey, stand back. We got this.
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these du Paraquets to a minor lordship.
Yes.
Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
Surely even a minister could do worse than have the Inquisition in her debt.
I am a well-positioned woman. I require something more concrete than vague promises of future gifts.
Okay.
And do not attempt to charm me. I am far too old to tolerate it. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
We do have connections beyond Orlais. I do not want to say the army. No, you can't have that. I shouldn't even have that. Valuable information and connections beyond Orlais is good. Connections beyond Orlais.
Diplomatic connections that reach far beyond the boundaries of Val Royeaux, perhaps?
I might make use of your ambassador. The Montiliers aren't what they were, but at least they're from proper stock. Arrange for me to be introduced to the court of Antiva. I hear winter is most pleasant by their sea. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the du Paraquets into lordship.
Your skirt looks stupid. Sorry. Am I the only one who wishes they had all of the Ninja Turtle skins, not just Raphael? No, you're right. No, you're right.
I would have been merciful with the mayor. He made a difficult decision.
He made a difficult decision. He murdered people. Alright, right. Hello, Josephine. How are you?
I must return to Valrayo to see that everything is in order.
In Spirit City, my
Please
bad.
join
Yeah,
me
I
when
made the connection. You want me to go? Oh, God.
The
Josephine,
situation requires your attention, Inquisitor.
for fuck's sake.
Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Okay.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jada I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there's much to be gained by winning them over.
Okay, so Josephine has even more stuff to do. I, however, am not going to do it today. I think we're gonna call it here. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Find some place to stand. Wait, maybe we'll go to the courtyard. I never come in here. I should remember that this place exists. This place is so pretty. Oh yeah, that's right. I planted elf root. I wish you could sit. Being able to, like, sit on the bench here would be so good, but you can't. That's so sad. Hi, Reddy! I love you! I hope you're doing well. Being able to, like, sit on one of these benches. Or, like, that bench. Just, like, in the middle of this place. It would have been so good, but they didn't let us do that. Home of Phobia. Anyway. We're gonna save. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you're doing well today, Reddy. I am getting ready to find somebody to raid. So sorry about that. Shall we listen to Spooky Scary Skeletons again? Oh, that's loud. Sorry. So sorry. Let me exit. Waiting at the auto shop, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. The cow ended stream. I was thinking about raiding them. This is so sad. However, I saw somebody else go live that I think I might want to go. We might want to go show some love to. Actually, there's 3 of them. Wait, dog streams? Yep, just started. And I think that's where we're going to be going. Because we always got to go support the homies. Dog is pretty new to streaming, so we gotta go support the homies. Make sure that you follow Dog and maybe stick around. Make sure to refresh the page so that you get rid of the little raider part of the URL, and maybe stick around. Give him some views, because that is very important to becoming affiliate. I don't know if he's going for affiliate, but that is very important. And I don't know, we'll just hang out. They're playing some DBD with Mal and Natsu, and I think Cell as well is hanging out with them. I don't know if they're playing, but they are in the call, it looks like. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow. Yes. I will be back tomorrow for more Dragon Age Inquisition. Maybe we will actually get something done, but maybe not. Welcome back, Zeri. Love you. If you guys wanted to do a Limes raid with my cat Kiss or with regular cat Kiss or with Cool Cat, then that is cool. If you wanted to keep lurking, then that is cool as well. Follow Dog if you are not already. Always support the homies. Anyway, I love you. Okay, bye.